Recording in progress.
But yeah, Chris had an incredible game, great series, but there were moments when Jose made him sweat a little bit. I mean, how crazy was it to just see Jose making that kind of impact on this stage?
Um, that's who he's been and who he is. Going out on the court and giving it his all. He showed a lot of heart tonight on the offensive and defensive end, just trying to affect the game, affect the game the best way he could, and he did all he could to try to get us a win tonight, and he was there all night.
What do you think about just how far this team has come this season?
Uh, well, we started 1-12, and to get to the playoffs and continue to believe in ourselves and continue to get better and believing in this organization. New coach, new players, and trying to and figuring it out so fast. It's you don't think about it in the moment because we just lost, but we definitely came a long way from the beginning of the season to now.
What has this last month just I guess taught you about what it takes to win these high stakes games?
Um, just the details, in every single game. You got to do something a little bit better than the other team to win these games, and you got to fight a little bit harder. You got to be a little bit more precise, and all of this has been a learning process and a learn and adjust type of thing. So we continue to learn and adjust.
And you talked before about just wanting to get on the stage and just showing the world what you can do. Just what has it meant, for you to be able to perform the way you did in these 6 games?
I'm my biggest critic, so of course I more than just performing well. I want to win basketball games just because I believe in these guys. I believe in myself and I believe in everyone, 1 through 15, and the coaching staff. And it's motivation, it's continued motivation to continue to get better, continue to try to figure out how I can be effective in winning and be a better player.
You haven't been around that long, but you've had a lot of head coaches in this league. Just what has Willie Green meant to you in this season?
It's meant a lot, different advice, keeping my head up, being positive every single day. Him being a player and turning into a coach, that helps a lot too. He's just been in my corner. I can tell him anything and he can relate to it and he can give a good response back, and he's been a good coach for me all year.
And your first 2 seasons in New Orleans, you went into the offseason with a lot of uncertainty about what it was going to look like, what was going to happen next. Now it feels like there's a much more sound foundation under you going forward. Just how do you feel about the future with this team?
I mean, I feel great. It looks like we'll be in a couple more postseasons. It's a lot of confidence coming from this one. Um, a lot of teaching. I think we'll know what to expect a little bit more in next year. But we just look towards the summer and getting better. I think what's important right now is just continue to stay in each moment so we'll be prepared when it comes back again.
What we saw, if you guys were very emotional right after the game, what were kind of your just emotions just right after the buzzer?
Um, well, for me, basketball is my life, and the only thing that I could think of is not coming in the gym tomorrow with the guys that I battle with every single night. Um, Not having a chance to continue to play in the playoffs, and not having a chance to continue to get better with these guys. That was the first thoughts in my head, and it's gonna be tough these next few days, just not being with those guys and being on the floor with those guys. But like I said, it's motivation for us to continue to work harder and try to be in this position again. I think what we'll take with us is how we felt at the end of this night, and it's gonna build for us.
Okay. Then we'll ask you about Book, seeing him come back. What kind of impact did he have on the game?
Well, he's a really really good player. So just having him out there is gonna spread the defense, cause some attention a little bit, and he did that. One dribble pull ups, knocking down threes. Um, he did a good job of trying to be effective for his team.
And lastly, this ride in the city, you've been here a couple of years now, but you feel different energy with the city, and then also you feel like the foundation with Willie, with CJ, with what you're doing. Do you feel even, how do you feel about where things are right now?
Confident, um, coming from where we came from and making adjustments. Everybody being new, you got to be confident, especially being in the first round of the playoffs. I've never been in the postseason. It's always been regular season and then being home. So yeah, I'm confident about this group. I'm confident about the organization, how we continue to build. I have a voice in things. Willie has a voice in things. CJ has a voice in things. So we just continue to build and look forward to next year.
And you talked about wanting to get the city behind this team, but the fan base behind this team. What's it been like you said before, just to see the arena, what it's been like over the past month?
They brought the energy. They gave us all we needed to go out and try to get a win every single night, and that's great to see. Hopefully they come back next year. I think we put them on notice a little bit of who we are and how hard we're going to fight every single night. So hopefully they bring the energy for us next year, and we continue to build for this organization.
Last one for me. I know you said you're not gonna, see those guys for the next few days, but when do you start to, try to get guys back together? And is that something I know you did last year, especially out in Phoenix? Is that something you try to do again and get guys and do workouts together and stuff like that in the offseason?
Absolutely. I'm sure most of the guys will be calling me trying to see where I'm at for a little vacation, but it's going to be much different for a vacation. But I'm sure we'll take whatever time off and get together sometime at the end of next month or July, or June to July, or whatever. But we'll figure it out. We'll plan to see each other sometime this summer and before next season. Thank you.